High above the clouds, on the iridescent peaks of the crystal plateaus, lives the world's most elusive predator. Known as the vitreous fox, its body is a marvel of evolution, constructed from organic silica and light-sensitive marrow. At dawn, the fox emerges from its cave, its bones dull and gray after a long, frozen night. To survive, it must undergo a process called daylight grafting, where it absorbs pure solar radiation into its skeletal frame. The first rays of sun hit the fox's spine, acting like fiber optic cables that channel heat deep into its core. A young kit, only weeks old, mimics its mother, learning to position its translucent tail to catch the light. The mother fox watches the horizon, her amber eyes scanning for the rare solar flares that provide the richest energy. As the sun rises higher, the grafting intensifies, and the fox's bones begin to hum with a low, melodic vibration. This energy is not just for warmth. It provides the kinetic power needed for the fox to move across the slippery glass terrain. Without daylight, the fox's bones would become brittle, cracking under the weight of its own crystalline muscles. By mid-morning, the fox has grafted enough light to begin its daily hunt for the prism hares. The prism hares are masters of camouflage, their fur reflecting the fox's own glow back at it to confuse the predator. The fox uses its glowing tail as a decoy, flashing patterns of light to lure the hare out of hiding. A sudden cloud cover threatens the hunt. The fox's energy levels begin to dip as the graft loses its source. It must find a sunstone, a rare mineral that stores solar energy and acts as a biological charging station. Touching the stone, the fox's skeleton flashes brilliantly, recharging the light grafted into its marrow. With renewed vigor, the fox scales a vertical cliff, its crystalline claws etching marks into the hard glass surface. From the summit, it spots a rival male, his bones glowing a fierce, competitive crimson. The two foxes engage in a dance of light, a non-violent ritual to determine territory and solar rights. The light from their bones creates a localized aurora, a spectacular display visible for miles. The golden-boned fox wins the display, and the rival retreats into the shadows of the lower valleys. As afternoon wanes, the fox returns to its kit, sharing the stored light through a gentle touch of their noses. The kit's bones brighten, ensuring it will survive the coming descent of the mountain's shadow. In the winter months, the sun barely grazes the peaks, making the grafting process a race against time. The fox has developed a way to store light in its glass heart, a central crystalline organ that beats with pure photons. This heart can keep the fox alive for 48 hours in total darkness before the glass bones begin to shatter. Suddenly, a predator of the dark appears, the obsidian eagle, a creature that feeds on biological light. The fox must go dark, a dangerous state where it suppresses its glow to become invisible to the eagle. The obsidian eagle circles, its talons scraping the glass, searching for the heat of the fox's heart. The eagle misses its mark and flies off, fooled by the fox's total thermal shutdown. But the effort has drained the fox. It needs a massive graft of light, or it will not see another dawn. It reaches the mirrored lake just as the moon rises. Surprisingly, the fox can graft moonlight too, though it is less potent. The blue moonlight graft gives the fox a ghostly appearance, turning it into a phantom of the high peaks. It hunts by the moon, catching a silver fish that leapt from the frozen waters. With the meal and the lunar graft, the fox regains enough strength to return to its high-altitude den. As the seasons turn, the vitreous fox sheds its outer layer of glass skin, leaving behind a trail of translucent scales. The new skin is even more receptive to light, allowing the fox to grow stronger with every passing year. The cycle of grafting daylight onto glass bones remains one of nature's most beautiful secrets. The kit, now grown, prepares for its first solo graft, standing at the edge of the world. In the kingdom of light and glass, survival is a masterpiece of biological art.